Hey YouTube, it's NaturalMe4C, and today I'm going to attempt to share what I do to my eyebrows on a day-to-day basis or as needed to keep them shaped. I've been getting a lot of questions on what I like to use on my eyebrows and how I trim them up and if I use any like makeup on them and things like that. So I just want to try to show you what I do to keep them shaped. My eyebrows have always been like really thick and bushy, so I don't use any eyebrow makeup on them. The only thing that I would use, like, if I mess up or if I like tweeze too much on a specific spot, is like an eyeliner pencil, and I just literally put like a dot there and just kind of blend it in. But on the regular, I do not do any eyebrow makeup or eyebrow powders or anything like that. Okay, so here's what I actually do use on my eyebrows on the regular, and I have here some scissors, a regular razor, some tweezers from Sally Hansen, these eyebrow shapers. This brand is from NaturalMe4C. It looks like this. And you can also find some similar shapers by Trim. That's another brand that I used to use as well. And a toothbrush. All right, so I'm going to start with my tweezers in this really small mirror. Hopefully I don't mess this up. So I like to get in here and tweeze only underneath my eyebrows first. And sometimes I frown a little bit to kind of make the hair stick up. So just come in here and I get all the straight little hairs as best as I can. I also like to tweeze in between my eyebrows. So I get in here and raise my eyebrows up a little bit to help me out. And the way I like to make sure that I don't go too far in, I tend to stop right here, right at the corner of my eye. Anytime I go too far in, it is not a good look. And I mess this up kind of often. So I just try to work with it and let them grow back in. I'm actually growing in a couple hairs. You probably can't see them, but right here, I got two growing back in because I went too far in. All right, so next I'm going to show you how I like to work with my razors. So first I'm going to start with the NaturalMe4C trimmer. And I just like to take this and put some tension on, my skin. I'm going to be looking over here. I'll put the mirror over here. I'm going to come in here and I'm just going to be very careful and get rid of any extra hairs that may be there. Be very careful because this can slip sometimes and you can go straight through your eyebrow. And then what? Also take it under here sometimes if I'm being lazy. And I don't feel like using tweezers or something. This can help if my eyebrow hairs have grown in long enough under there. I can even take this trimmer and go right here as well. Now I'm going to show you what I do with the razor. Like if I don't want to use the trimmer for some reason and, I want to use the razor. I would just do the same thing with the razor, being very careful. I even sometimes come in here and just take the razor over the areas that I would tweeze if I'm, pressed for time. Just like that. You have to be very careful. Another way I like to shape my eyebrows, especially if I'm noticing that, if I'm brushing them up, that I have some stray hairs that are sticking up or anything like that and just not falling in place. They're not falling in line. I take the toothbrush and I brush my eyebrows down. And then I take the scissors and I trim the hairs that are coming downward. Just the ends of them. And then I brush my eyebrows back up to see how they're falling. And that just gives me a neater line up here. Now, you can see like if I wanted to use like a pencil or something to fill this in a little bit, I could, but I don't even bother, y'all. I just leave it and just roll with it. As far as, where I like to let the tail of my eyebrows stop, I tend to kind of just line them up with the corner of my eye like that. And I try not to go any, further down or too far in either. Now, you can see I'm trying to work on growing some back in there because I jacked them up trying to get creative. It happens. But they're coming back in. So this is where I would stop with the tail of my eyebrow. Right there. If the tail is getting too long, then I would just take the scissors and just snip off the end, you know, that's sticking over the line. Okay, y'all, so that's what I like to do to keep my eyebrows neat and in shape. So I hope this was helpful. I will see you all very soon in another video. Take care.